With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and our pitcher tonight, Luis Gil.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
And the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Headed towards the corner. Chasing after it. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. First offering, and it just misses. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here in game one of the wild card series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Man at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement, as you see right there. It really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the air, left side. Stanton is there. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Red Sox nothing. Yanks coming to bat. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here in New York and on the hill, Steven Matz. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's to third. Over to Lowe. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands.
Cody.
Nice job of going the other way.
Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-1. To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning. No score. Game 1 of this wild card series. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Heel back to work. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. One unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Missed with a changeup at 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting it, the second
David
baseman,
Hamilton up next for the Red Sox.
Hamilton.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And
No,
this is
that's in.
inside. No score here in the second. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And here's the
Yankees,
veteran
the
outfielder,
left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Austin Wells.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. And that's outside. And
Ball.
that's ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Two. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making them work out there.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. About to see the 11th pitch of the at bat here. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Lowe. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop,
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rafaela brings it in with a nice running grab. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Yankee Stadium at the plate, Nick Sogard. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's foul. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One up, one down.
The third baseman, number 16, Jaron.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Walked and stole a base his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Talking about this series matchup, it's always a little strange to face a division opponent in the postseason, but we're starting to see it happen more often with the new format. Playing each other in these games really cranks up the heat on division rivalries.
Ball to strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 10.
Here's
hitter,
Trevor Story. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. Duran leads off first with one away. And a 1-1. Story swings and crushes one. Deep left field. Going back on this one. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Popped in the air, left field. Stanton brings it in. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. There's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch, and it just misses. Out to center. Rafaela under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 9th, The second baseman,
Jose Caballero digs in now. Caballero measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Panama. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Well struck, right field. That's back. And out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now here's Trent Grisham, and that drops in for a strike. Bounced up the middle. Hamilton whips it to first. That takes care of Grisham.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. A towering shot to center. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 2-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that's in there for strike one. And that's outside.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. Back in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. In the dirt, and that is ball one.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a swing and a miss there.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Low. Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, detective Connor.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Two outs. Now 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back for more from
Leading
the Bronx. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here.
Now
Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and he held up. Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two down. This to third. Sends it across to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Austin Wells will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. Strike one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Crochet, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Whitlock, the right-hander, also getting loose.
One and one.
That misses. 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to low. That's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Sogard. Heel back to work. And ball one.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next pitch is outside. Top of the zone for a called strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now batting Jarren Duran. A walk, and he's also singled. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 31, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Story at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled to first. And Story is out. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Gil done for the night. And it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. On a line out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Garrett Crochet.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Flying to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Volpe.
First pitch misses.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason. You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground to third, Duran. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now back.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Grisham, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Red Sox by 2. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela snags it, and that is that. The Yanks lead one. They trail it here 4-2. Game 1 of this wild card series. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
And a strike activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Doval warming up as well. And takes low for ball one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Right side, Caballero. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 33,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Yarborough, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And that's in the dirt. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Red Sox leading it by 2. That misses. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One down, base is empty. That misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Here's a high chopper. Caballero fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Two down, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Zips it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 2. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one catches the zone. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Weiser, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's too low. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it
Selected
really
number
well. It's a
99,
really nice play appearance.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge takes the strike. Judge waits. Swings through that one for strike 2. With the tying run at the plate here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Next pitch, not close, up high. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Two and two.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Rice gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one is inside. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. And now the DH, Cody Bellinger. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't
1-2.
know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple
Now
of pitches to even that
Joe
count off
Harbaugh.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time
Benton.
chased outside the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now it's even up.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And that's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're playing with high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
1-1.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from second, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Big RBI for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Zach Kelly.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
First and second, 2 outs. Volpe now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
The second baseman, David Hamilton.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And another ball. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low, and now 3-1. And he takes a strike.
Full count.
Out to short, Volpe. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Sogard.
So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and there's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Late swing, foul to the left. Sogard, the base runner at first with one out. Check swing, called strike. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Trevor Story getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Two outs. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Ball one on a pitch inside. And that's way high. 2-0. On the corner for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Jose Caballero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. That one well upstairs. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Looking. That was pretty nasty. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Kelly will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Trent Grisham. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Fernando Cruz.
63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading off the block,
Masataka
the left
Yoshida.
fielder, number 7, Masataka Yoshida.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's down. That's a ball.
That one
No,
missed.
that missed.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the
Up
entire
next to
at
the
bat.
left side, the center
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses again, 5 in a row. Movement in the Yankees pen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter also getting ready. That one fouled off. Yoshida gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Now a blooper back behind short. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge on a dead sprint, racing back, way back, out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Righty
the New
reliever
York
out of the
Yankees,
pen, Camilo Doval.
number 75, Camilo Doval.
One down. Connor Wong digs in now. 1 for 3. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. Inside.
That's
And the
ball.
count now 2-0. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
And that's down and away. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that
Runner on at first with one gone. And now David Hamilton 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now pitching for
Tim
the
Hill
New York
takes
Yankees.
over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the third baseman, Jarren Duran. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Volpe throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. Back in New York, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The Yankees looking to rally. The 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
And that skips into dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Rice on at first, nobody out. The Judge takes a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Chapman getting loose as well. Slap the other way, foul. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Wilson is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, Garrett Whitlock.
Number 22.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-4. To third. Tag. Got it.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela gets under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 31, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
31.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Will Warren up and throwing. Bednar getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Yoshida at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. Falling behind 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air. Volpe hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar.
2 outs,
Rafaela.
base is empty. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Inside and it hit him.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. McMahon makes the grab, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Aroldis Chapman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Corrals it. And there's 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Chapman, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat
Now
alive. And hitters will tell you that
Coach
slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The Red Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chapman 1 strike away from securing game 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.